Well, welcome to the Motorbike Show and welcome to hopefully a divine ride through Dorset. It's Thomas Hardy country, famous for its beautiful landscape, its genteel towns and its gorgeous coast. For us bikers though, it's the roads that are to die for. So I'm going on a ride from Clouds Hill in the north, through the charming town of Dorchester, and then on to Abbotsbury, before heading up the Jurassic Coast to finish at West Bay. Now I have to admit, I thought Jurassic Coast was a follow-up to Jurassic Park, but it's not. Hey look, so that's where we're going, but what, I hear you cry, are we going on? This is the brand new BMW R9T Scrambler. 223 kilos, 1170cc engine and a maximum speed of 125 miles an hour. Now I have an issue straight up, I've got to admit it to you, right? This bike is called the R9T Scrambler, right? And the bike in the range that looks like a Scrambler, that bike is actually called the R9T Urban. Huh? I mean, it looks like a Scrambler, but it's called an Urban, so I'm completely confused. All I know is this one is silver. I always get really excited when I start a trip on a new bike, and this one doesn't disappoint. Immediately I feel at home, you know? Ahead of me, 10 glorious miles of Dorset countryside before I reach Dorchester. It's just 19 miles, but the road continues to delight, apart from the occasional soaking from the camera truck. Well, I have to admit I got a little bit wet there. But we have arrived, the sun is coming out, and it's time to have a look round the quaint town of Dorchester. Dorchester is famous for being the home of the novelist Thomas Hardy and the Tolpuddle Martyrs, the farm labourers sent to Australia for trying to form a union. Today though, it's a sweet, sleepy town, a perfect pit stop on a summer's morning. We're on our way to Abbotsbury. We're just about to go past the horse and cart. Hello girls, you all right? How lovely. Wow, man, it was only about 70 years ago that was everyone's means of transport. How things have changed on my R9T, eh? We're continuing down the A35. The rain's holding off, the roads are lovely, and I can't think of anywhere else that I'd rather be. Compared to its neighbours, Cornwall and Devon, Dorset is not quite so well known, but it's a great place to ride a bike. You know what, it's just such a shame for me in a way that the combustion engine has been developed to such an extent now that it's an absolute joy to ride. And obviously we're moving into the era of the electric motorcycle, so probably all the engineering really is focusing on that for the future. I know electric does have its place and it is the future, but hey, please, can we still keep riding these kind of motorcycles? We've reached the Jurassic Coast. No dinosaurs in sight, but this road, the A35, is sublime and today mercifully empty. This tarmac is proper great, isn't it, eh? Look at it. It's as smooth as silk, but at the same time, it's beautifully surfaced and there is grip involved. It's the perfect road to have the best ride on. Further on, the road narrows down a bit, but the views just keep on coming. Oh man, look at it out there! Look, it's just lovely! Sandy beaches, beautiful road. Oh yeah. Over this blind summit. Oh look. Oh, it just stretches away. It's the perfect width, this road. You can see every bend. I'm loving this BMW, but whatever bike you're on, this road is motorcycling nirvana. Welcome back to Dorset for the final stage of our journey down the A35 along the Jurassic Coast. It's been a glorious ride, but like all good things, it can't go on forever. Hey, well, welcome to Journey's End here in West Bay, right? But let's not talk about the destination. Let's immerse ourselves in the journey I've just done, okay? So from Abbotsbury here to West Bay is about 9 miles. I have to tell you, I think that is probably some of the finest miles I've ever ridden here in the UK. The road surface is perfect, the bends are lovely, and the views are absolutely stunning. And don't just take my word for it, okay? Look, there's loads of bikes here. And as for my own bike, the R9T, I find it just a little bland. I think if we actually made the pipes a little louder, that would sort that out for me. But please, if you're thinking of a Ducati Scrambler, a CCM Scrambler, one of these, you know, take it out for a spin and have a look. I think it's pretty good value, and I've had a ball on it today.